coming in to see Jen Gay, her wall, her great wall that she made with all the school children around Kaitaia. They made the tiles and put them on the wall on the main street. And then the council smashed it down. And now it's in a big pile and they're picking it all up. It's going to be going to Broadwood, resurrected. Have you got the No Confidence Blues? Subscribe down below.
They just, is the truck here?
Yes, truck's here.
Okay,
Yep.
so we're loading them. So this is, but basically this is what we have to work with.
Wow, it's going to be quite a lot to put it all back together again, isn't it?
But the problem is that Mike reckoned, well, they at the beginning, to recycle them, he said they would just come off the wall. Which, so what I was doing just then, this is coming off this bit, but you know, this will come off, but
Yeah.
you know, but look at this. So
Everything cracks again.
exactly. So it actually is not. It's not what he said it was going to be. That, you know.
It's almost like you have to put everything back together again, eh?
Yes. So it's
Oh,
a dog's
that would be-
breakfast, so it's difficult. I don't know whether you want to just research what the community board said when they, in their meeting, they said that it would be recycled and put back into the park. And it was obviously taken apart in a way that it was never designed to be
Put back together
reinstated.
again. Yes.
Otherwise they wouldn't have hacked it up like they did. Yeah, so I had a hack because I tried to get them off so that it would reduce the amount that you have to take, but you know, it's just not coming off. So this is why I got something in my eye. I thought when I made it, it's never going to come off this wall, and I was right. But we're just going to have to use it in a different way. Ross can cut it up when it gets there with a concrete saw. And then the other option is very Heath Robinson, is that we're actually going to bury the bigger pieces in the ground and just have the top sticking out.
Great. So it's going to be a school project
school, yeah.
and community.
Yes.
School and community project to repurpose all the tiling into this new design.
So Neil doesn't reckon he can fit the blocks on today.
He won't put them on today.
He doesn't think so.
Oh, the other blocks that.
Yeah, the concrete blocks.
128
Yeah,
All right, oh, well,
What
we'll
weight
look
were they going to be?
they're going to go to your house on a
Like
tray.
that.
on
Yeah,
a-
but
yeah.
what weight were the? What was
I don't know whether it's
No, we
it's
wouldn't.
over a
No,
ton.
not today,
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
it's
got
over a
to-
ton.
But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do another truck.
It's not. We're not desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's basically what we're doing. So this is a job. Yeah. Yeah. They are. They're waiting there. So this is a job I did at Taipa. So
yes.
we're just looking at the format because we've got a whole community that's keen to do more mosaic. So we're going to use this as our base
Right.
and our foundation, and then we're going to add to it. You know,
Fantastic.
we've got a pack of very keen women.
Yes, yeah. And some men.
And
Oh,
some
good,
men.
good, yes.
Yeah.
Not all
that
sexist,
are-
And children.
And children, yes.
Lots
Yeah.
of children that
Well,
want
it's a
to
whole
do it.
community, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, when you've got a whole community behind a project, it's
Yeah.
meaningful then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's lots of amazing stories about this mosaic. I've just got to find one where it's got a story that I know. So one in particular was a Kay, a woman, Moira, little 2-year-old boy. She lived in Kohumaru. She stopped in, at her neighbour's house to pick up a pig's bucket. The little boy was only 2. He was asleep in his car seat. She got out of the car. The car had a warrant registration. It wasn't a late model car, early car, but it was a perfectly sound car. Anyway, they just changed the formula of the petrol at the time, and she didn't realise that the car had overheated, and when she got out, the car was actually starting to catch fire, but she didn't notice, and she went to her neighbours and to pick up the pig's bucket. Ended up staying a bit longer than she thought because our little boy Kane was asleep. She came back, the car was on fire. He ended up being burnt alive in the car, and she did everything she could to pull him out of the car. So she came to me, this was about 3 weeks after he died. She came to me and she told me the story about her son had been burnt alive in the car, and she said she was absolutely distraught. Her hands were still bandaged. She said, I really want to make, it makes me want to cry talking about it. She said, I really want to make him a tile to remember him by. So she made a K. It's already on the truck, but she made him a K and with a sunflower behind it. And she was really proud, and she went home and she hung herself. So she couldn't handle the pain of losing her son, but she wanted to do something before she died, and that was to make a memorial for him in the form of the tile. So that's why this is important. This contains lots of memories, and very special memories, and it was very special to her family, because every time they walked past it, they saw the tile with K on it, and they knew exactly what it was for. So mainly made by children from 5-year-olds up, and that's why it's fairly rough, but you know, it suited Kaitaia. You know, we weren't. It's not the Sistine Chapel. It's the main street of Kaitaia, and people related to it. So it stayed there for 30 years, and it was never damaged. It was never attacked, and people. In their 40s now that made these tiles, and so they could tell their children how they made the tiles. It's just a way of connecting people to a community. Whoa, that pallet's gone. Yeah, so the Broadwood community is just amazing. It's an old school community. It's how this area used to be. Mainly farming people. Most people have lived in that area for a long time. Everyone pulls together. You've got a job to do, everybody turns up. People don't just talk about it. Luckily they've got good machinery as well, so that always helps. The Broadwood little township needs an injection of colour. It needs a spark of something, because people do go through there. It's a back road, but if we make a spectacular sitting area, I'm sure people are going to come. People will love it, and the community want to do it. There's I think 200 people who signed a petition to say they wanted to be involved. Yeah, so then we just have to make a hole in the concrete pad, put our reinforcing rod in, so we've got like all that stuff, reinforcing rod in, and then we pop the pipe on top, and then we backfill it with concrete, and then we make the concrete tops with the mosaic on it, and they all have reinforcing running through, so then we connect it together.
Oh, okay.
One goes inside the other. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing I've built has fallen down so far.
Except your wall, which was pushed down by...
Exactly. That was purposely...
just vandalised.
Demolished. So the story about the wall and the council is that they decided they wanted something completely different. They wanted a town square that was more like, you know, that they said they wanted something that was on trend.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. Yeah. So they got a landscape architect to design a new park, and in the design it clearly says demolish and discard when it came to the mosaic. So the local people were just absolutely horrified because it meant a lot to them. It's 500 people that have had sweat equity in this. So I lobbied, and for 2 days I stood on the main street with a petition, and I got 800 signatures in 2 days. So the community board said, if you can prove that the community wants it, we will keep it. So anyway, they were overridden by the powers that be, and the next option was, okay, we'll demolish it, but we'll put some of it back up in the park. Yeah, and so that's a fact. It was never going to go back in the park. The way that it was demolished, it's been completely ruined. I believe in the community. I believe I'm a very passionate person, and I'm lucky that I have happiness because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I'm alive, I'm fully on fire with what I'm making. And a lot of people don't know what to do. They don't know how to make something. They don't know how to be part of something. So it's passion and purpose. Purpose is when you involve other people and you make it into something bigger than you. Like, I make very expensive things for rich fucks, and it really pisses me off. And I like working with people that don't have a lot. And so I can say, we can make an artwork that can never be bought. No matter how much money you've got, you can never have this. Apart from the community in Broadwood, of course, because they're being given it. But it's worth more than money. So this guy here, Neil, he was happy to do this for nothing. You know, I got some money from the community board, so I gave him enough money to make it worth his while. But he is a volunteer for the fire brigade. He's also the president of the AMP show ground in Broadwood, I think, as well as Perry. So he does all this voluntary work, and he's a full-time farmer, and has a family. Yeah.
True, you know, ask a busy person to do something.
Yeah, it's all about community work.
It is.
You'll find around here in this town things like Rotary, I think, on their last leg. The Masons, I think they're finished. Arts Far North is finished now. The Dramatic Society, the Music Society. All gone because lack of people to run it.